Hello YouTube, this is Nick G. Kiefer back with another video. And today I just got done with a worship flag intensive. It was a intensive class through Christ Center for Dance and the Arts. And I did it over Zoom call because they're located in the East Coast in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. And I'm located just south of Seattle in Washington State. So completely other coast. And so they started at 11 o'clock a.m. I started at 8 o'clock a.m. And because I have low ceilings in my house, I can't do worship flags in the house. When I practice in the house, I practice with just my hand. But I have to go outside if I want to practice with the flags. And so I have to set up my laptop outside, so close enough to where I can get the Wi-Fi signal. So I can use the Zoom, but also I need the wide open space to do the worship flags. So I woke up, I was supposed to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to give myself enough time to read my Bible, take a shower, eat some breakfast to fuel up, and set up my laptop outside. But I slept in because I stayed up playing video games. And so I slept in till 6:30 in the morning. And so I was kind of rushing this morning. And I was also very exhausted because I stayed up. I've been stressed lately, and I haven't been sleeping the best. So I stayed up and I slept in, and then I was rushing this morning, tired, so I had to go to McDonald's to grab a bite. I don't recommend eating at McDonald's, but this morning I was just exhausted and kind of in a rush, so I just ordered some McDonald's. Had a big breakfast with some iced coffee. And yeah, basically I got started at 8 o'clock for the worship flag intensive. And the way that worked was the instructor, Kimberly Phillips Brown, she taught the class through some warm-ups and stretches at the beginning. She would show us a worship flag technique, and then we would get a good 5 or 10 minutes to practice it on our own with the music playing in the background. And so it was during these 5 and 10 minutes that I was able to quickly go, turn on my camera on my phone to record myself. And so I have some clips to share with you guys. But basically, it's also for my future reference because I am learning some new techniques with worship flags. I want something to go back on for reference so that way I can know what I learned and I can practice it in the future. So without any further ado, let me show you some of the clips of what we did. two level waves. Bend a little bit. Four steps. Walking 4 steps. Shade turns with the wave. All right, so that was the worship flag intensive, as you might have heard in that last clip. My laptop ran out of batteries before the end of class. The class was 2 hours long, and I think I stayed for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I was there for most of it. Now, I did learn some new movements. The new move that I learned was the full cross. I already knew how to do the regular cross, which is where you go in the front and go out with your flags. The full cross is where you go all the way across your body, and then you flip it around and you go down behind you. So that was a completely new movement for me that I learned, which is good because I'm adding to my arsenal. And then I did get a lot of extra practice moving my feet with my flags. So doing the brush and passe as I did some of the movements, that was it was good practice because that's something I don't usually do. And so I definitely learned some things, and that was a good experience. There were other students in the class as well because they have an in-person location in Pottstown. So I got to see some of the other students in the Zoom call. And then there were a few students calling in from all over the world, myself included. And yeah, basically, I'm trying to get back into liturgical dance. God called me into praise dancing when I was a teenager. And because there weren't any opportunities to go to a liturgical dance class where I lived, and back in 2000s, there wasn't nearly as much information on the internet as there is now. And so I kind of put that on the back shelf. Later, I decided I wanted to become a Christian artist, be a singer-songwriter. So I pursued that for a while. But then God called me back to dance. God was like, nope, you're supposed to be a liturgical dancer. So now I'm getting back into liturgical dance, and I am doing a couple diploma programs with Christ Center for Dance. So next month in April, I'm starting the DMT and the FMT program. DMT stands for, well, it used to stand for Dance Ministry Training. They actually rebranded it to Liturgical Dance Studies Diploma Program. And then I'm doing the FMT, which is Flag Ministry Training Diploma Program. So the diploma programs are 7 to 8 months in length, basically a full school year. So they're pretty long. And then at the end, I get to graduate with a diploma. Since I'm doing 2 programs, that'll be 2 diplomas, one for liturgical dance and one for flag ministry. And so please pray for me because it's going to be a lot. But I really want to strive for godly excellence and godly ambition, as Ruslan says, that Christians should have a godly ambition. Why? Because God created us in the image of God, and we want to be the best tools that we can be for God. So, as a liturgical dancer, I am a dancer for the audience of one, which is God, but I still want to be the best tool as possible that God can use me to minister to other people as well. So, yeah, please pray for me. I'm going to be developing myself as a liturgical dancer over this next year. The class was really great. I think in the future, I want to spend a little more time taking some Zoom classes for liturgical dance rather than worship flags, just because I already feel pretty comfortable with worship flags. I used to be part of the FMT program in the past, but I had to drop out because of personal life things, and also I had a hernia that I was going to get a surgery for. So I had my hernia surgery. I'm good. I'm healed. And now I'm ready to start learning again. So I'm re-enrolling in the FMT to learn flag. And then I am enrolling for the first time in the DMT program to do the liturgical dance diploma program. I already did my LDS certificate. I have a testimony video about that on this channel you can watch. The certificate program's only 2 months though. And the diploma program for dance is like almost 8 months long. So, yeah, pray for me. God bless everybody. I hope you have a great Saturday.